Hi, today I'll be showing you how to use the warbot. So let's get to it. First of all, you go to the warbot channel, which is here. Warbot because we are bad. Alright? Next thing you need to know, you need to check the pinned messages on the channel, which you can see by tapping the channel on the top of the screen. Over here. Mine's on finish, but you can see clearly the pin on the top side of the screen, and by pressing that you can see all the teams listed and their acronyms. You need to check this pinned message from time to time to learn all the acronyms for the teams, so get used to it. Alright, now I'll show you how to use the commands over here. They're really simple. The first one is for you to check on what team to use against what war defense team. Alright. For example, the first command would be w.c space the acronym of the war defense team that you're facing. Let's say, for example, MA, which stands for Marauders. This team is 350k in power, and by pressing enter, this will show you what teams to use against this team. And it's lagging a bit, but let's give it a while and maybe it starts working. I've heard that hitting the screen a few times helps. Or maybe not. Oh, here it comes. Alright. Here you can see the most commonly used teams against Marauders with power of 350k. As you can see, the first choice is Defenders, and it's a small bunch down. You can see that it recommends you to use a team of at least 367,500. You can always use Aimtron or Fantastic Four also. You can see the power which the warbot recommends you under the team. There's also these red numbers on the team. They show you which character to target first. So in this case, the first character to target would be Mr. Sinister. After that, Mystique. After that, it doesn't matter, so those are the important ones. Of course, you need to take into account the war buffs. Maybe the room has like double buffed, it has defense down and for your team and defense up for their team. Or maybe they are in cargo bay. So take this with a grain of salt. So if you feel like it, you can always put a bit more power just to take it a bit safer. Alright, let's take another example. Again, w.c, and let's take another meta defense team this time. Let's say Asgardians. The acronym for Asgardians is AS, and this team is huge. Let's say 500k. Alright, enter. And again, we might be waiting a bit. This would be a perfect time to hit some elevator music here, but alright, here goes. Over here you can see again the teams to use. For example, X-Force, and X-Force seems to be punching up for about 50k. Or Fantastic Four or Aimtron or Black Order, some other teams. There are also notes on these teams. For example, for the X-Force it says, your Negasonic must be strong for a 10% punch up. So you need to have Negasonic stronger than the rest of your team to make it work. And it says that you need to target Hela first and apply Disrupt on Sif with Domino. Well, that makes sense because Sif will be taunting and that's a really annoying thing to deal with. Okay, there's more. Let's say some symbiotes on the bottom. Carnage passive must be T4. It's a must. It doesn't work otherwise. You need to target Grex to generate speed and heals for your team to survive it. It doesn't mean that you should waste all your ultimates on Grex, but try to hit it with agency if you can, whenever you can, to take extra turns and take extra heals. Alright, simple enough. Please, 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 you can always practice this and you can always just try this out, so do it. It will give you a feel to the warbot and make it easier for you to use in a hurry when you are actually in a war. Alright, next command. There's a command also which can show you what team your team is good against. So let's say that you have Inhumans left, but at the moment there's no there's no Hydra around, so you need to figure out which team is good to attack with your Inhumans. And this is the command for that. It's w.what space, again the acronym of the team that you want to check. Let's say Inhumans this time. Inhumans acronym is IN. Let's say it's 350k. And press enter. And elevator music here. Oh, there it goes. Alright, now it shows us that your first choice should be Hydra, of course. But you can see other possibilities like Technova, Coulson Fury, some symbiotes and alternate teams. And you can see the powers you should be punching up with your Inhumans. Alright? And again, please practice using this. You can try it every time you want to. You can check the acronyms anytime you want to, just to make sure that when you're in a war and you're having a rush and you need to check it out fast, you will always do it in time to get your attack in. Okay? Thanks for watching.